Hey, I'm Ray Parker. I played Darth Maul in Phantom Menace and Solo, a Star Wars story, and G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes, and you're listening to Disney Universe Podcast.
We would be honored if you would join us.
To infinity and beyond!
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me.
I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing. That was all started by a mouse.
Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to our special Star Wars Month episodes for DU Podcast. We are in week 2. We just celebrated May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th. But, okay, just jumping into our guests, because I got to ask you guys a question about this. I know it's a big controversy. Richard's here from Skywalking Through Neverland. How's it going?
Hey, Joey Pittman, our first Skywalker.
We are so excited to be on your show. Thank you for inviting us.
And congratulations for going so long. You're in year 30 right now?
Oh, it feels like it. No, we're going to be hitting 10 in July. So, and of course, most of it is because of your guys' inspiration and friendship. So, seeing you guys continue to do what you love for so long, it's kind of same thing for me. But I kind of botched the intro, but it's okay because it's, more of a conversation than anything. But like I was saying, big question. Are you guys team Revenge of the 5th or team Revenge of the 6th? I know it's both. A big debate among Star Wars.
I was like, I'd do both, honestly. Yeah, I kind of like how they both roll off the tongue. Revenge of the 5th is the day after May the 4th, so it makes sense. And yet 6th, Revenge of the 6th, Order 66. I don't know. That makes more sense in terms of 6. So they both work in different ways.
For me, Star Wars Day lasts from May 1st to May 31st.
Absolutely.
That's my Star Wars Day.
Yeah. And like I said, we've been celebrating Star Wars Month for, I think, 5 or 6 years now. And I've had you guys on before, but I always love to bring you back every once in a while because you guys always have some new stuff coming out that we're going to talk about shortly. I think I'm team Revenge of the 6th a little bit more, only because, sometimes I'll go out on Cinco de Mayo and get a little too much Disney adulting out and about. And so then you got that Montezuma's Revenge on the 6th. So I don't know, it just seems to fit a little bit better.
But that makes a lot of sense.
Right now there are Sith Lords out there going, what did he just say? Montezuma's Revenge and Revenge of the 6th? You're going to be doing what on the 6th?
Montezuma's Revenge of the 6th.
Yes, that's a tongue full. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And right now, that's why Ron is going spinning in his grave.
But thank you guys for taking the time for coming up. I always love chatting with you. Like you said, you guys are our big inspiration here and always keeping it fresh. And that's what I'm always trying to do too, is keep stuff fresh and keep it going. So, but this is one of our favorite things. But yeah, I guess we'll just get into it. I had a couple questions to ask, but you guys went to Disneyland for the start of the brand new old school timeline that they got. So what'd you guys think? How it looked pretty cool.
Well, first we got to use that term very loosely, timeline. Right now, there's the Disney park timeline, and that timeline is whatever you want it to be.
It's kind of like Avengers Campus, right? You have different characters walking around who may or may not be dead at this point in the MCU.
Yeah.
So, but now you have all different smattering of characters. So when we went yesterday, it was the very first day of the timeline shift. And the first thing we noticed, you're walking underneath that bridge where the train goes over, and there's music surrounding you. It's Star Wars music. You hear the Force theme. And then we were walking up, and all of a sudden we saw a big giant group of people, and they were surrounding Darth Vader and stormtroopers, who seemed to be the huge draw of the day. I gotta say, Darth Vader was like very popular.
It kind of took me a couple of seconds to get my head wrapped around that. Darth Vader and Imperial stormtroopers at Galaxy's Edge? We've been waiting 7 years for this to finally happen. And when it does happen, it takes you a couple of seconds to realize what's going on.
Yeah, it didn't really sink in for me then. But then we went over to the Millennium Falcon area where we knew that Leia was going to appear very shortly. And so we went over there, and what she does is she comes out of the kind of the backstage, like where Smuggler's Run would have overflow. So she'd come out of that area and walk straight over to the Millennium Falcon gate underneath. Like, she didn't stop for people, because if she had stopped, she would have been, swamped. And she walked into that Falcon area,
that gated area.
Chewie was there as well, and so she and Chewie kind of talked and like worked on the Falcon, and then would randomly go up to different guests. There was no kind of line. It was basically fate. If they walked right up to you, you could try to call them.
If you're a child,
yes,
they'll walk right over to you. And when you're an adult, not so much.
It helps if you are dressed, though. Like, I think at one point Han Solo came over to me because I was dressed. So that was fun. What I think the most fun thing.
Well, I hope you were dressed at Disneyland.
Well, I was dressed up as.
Most times she's like taking off all her clothes, going woo.
That would have really got the attention of the characters.
Don't want a Disney jail.
If Chewie can walk around naked, so can you.
But I think my favorite thing about the whole experience was not just seeing Leia, not just seeing Han, not just seeing Luke, but seeing them all together. And nice. If you watch your times during the day, see, Leia's coming out with Chewie there. If you watch your times during the day, there's only 15 minutes in which Leia and Han overlap, because Leia has the morning shift and Han had the evening shift, at least on our day. Now that may, be subject to change, but at one point, and then Luke came over at one point. So you had Luke, Han, Leia, and I think Chewie was over there too. And you got this, like, it was so exciting to see all these three.
The gang is back together again.
Characters in one place. I think that was my most exciting part.
So when people say, "Oh, Disney, you didn't get all the original characters back together in the films, now you have it in a theme park. Now be happy."
Yeah.
I know it's a big difference, but still, it was good to see them all together again. And there was a huge crowd of people. So I'm sure the Disney executives are standing back going, "Why didn't we do this 7 years ago?"
Yeah, we should have listened to Doug Chang when he
and all the fans. Yeah, okay, we like the sequel timeline, but now let's update it for the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And
then go. Okay. Well, as you're looking at these characters, there's like a bunch of people spread around, and as you're watching them, you hear the music. The music of the prequels and the original trilogy is surrounding you. So it's like when you walk into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, where you hear that Harry Potter music surrounding you throughout the park. Now that's what Galaxy's Edge is like, and it brings that emotional level up to 11, I would say.
That's correct, because that's been a little, because we all love John Williams and John Williams therapy, and me and Alex, he's as big as a fan as we are, and that's like our big debate is like, we love John Williams, but do we want the music at certain parts of the land instead of the in-universe music?
Right.
I want to wait, because I want to wait till I to see how it fits.
Okay.
I love the idea of like the Force and stuff playing as you walk in. But then I do like the in-universe DJ Rex kind of playing around, because it makes you feel more immersed. But again, we're not going to complain. We're hearing John Williams surrounding us around the Millennium Falcon
Leia's theme when Leia comes out. So, and I know it'd be really hard to do the music and coordinate the music for different kinds of things. But you know, it's Disney. You can make it happen. And every once in a while, bring the John Williams down and bring the ambient music back up. Where that has over by the garage area. You can hear some like as if the radio was turned on there.
That's true.
So you can hear some music over there. So Galaxy's Edge has never been musicless. You do hear some DJ Rex music over there, and when you walk into Galaxy's Edge, you did hear the John Williams symphonic Galaxy's Edge theme, but it was just so low, and I don't think people really remember that or recognized it, but it was there.
Yeah.
But now we hear the music, but now the music now is more familiar. So when you hear Leia's theme, you're like, there's Leia's theme. And, oh, here's Luke's theme. And they're more recognizable. So you notice them more.
And they have some of the more recognizable moments of the movies in the music. So like one of the themes that seamlessly plays is when Yoda is lifting Luke's X-Wing out of the swamp. That whole theme swells and plays, and then that shifts into Leia's theme. It's honestly, we didn't have time, but I would love to just sit there and like, write down, okay, that's that moment. That's that, like have a whole list of the things that play until
we got to go back to Disneyland.
I know, yeah.
Oh,
and Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah. Now, another thing that happens is, if you recall, when Kylo Ren would do his shift, he would come out of the TIE echelon and kind of start up there on a stage show. Well, Darth Vader does the same thing, only now it's Darth Vader's theme that's playing. And you have your stormtroopers come out and they do a very short, 3-minute show.
Not even that.
Yeah. And then he walks down and is immediately mobbed by people. It's really funny.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back in like 2 weeks or so when it's calmed down a little bit. Because obviously it was the first day and all of us vloggers and bloggers and everyone was there.
So now Vader is looking for Luke Skywalker, whereas Kylo Ren was looking for Resistance sympathizers.
Yes.
So they're always looking for something.
Yeah, and if you happen to be wearing Darth Vader themed attire, the stormtroopers and Darth Vader are more likely to single you out and have you come on up to take a holo scan.
Or if you act aloof, just sitting there on your phone, they'll come right over to you. Yeah, but if you're like, hey, pick me, they won't pick you. Yeah. But if you're acting aloof or have some Star Wars costuming on, or if you have a 3-year-old in an Ewok costume, they'll come right over to you like a tractor.
Oh, well, naturally. Yes, I might borrow a kid just for that. So,
yeah, we borrowed 4. You know, we're gonna give those back too.
Oops.
Let's go in the car. We did leave the window cracked, so they're fine.
Oh, nice. And it's safe. I think So I think they kind of came out the first night of Star Wars Night.
Star Wars Night. They did.
And so I saw a video of that Vader. I was going to like hold off a little bit, but I'm like, I'll watch it. And so it was all night and had the lights, but because I liked when Kylo came out. It was kind of funny, but oh my god, like Vader's such a different level though, and especially with the way the smoke came, looked like the carbonite scene from Empire. I mean, it was like okay. So
yeah, it's super cool. Like he's just a much more imposing figure than Kylo Ren. Yeah. Now, just so you know, you still can meet Kylo Ren. Basically, Kylo Ren and Darth Vader changed places. So Kylo Ren is now meeting in his own area by the
launch
bay. Thank you. And in the morning, he's available to anyone. I think it's like 10:30 to 1:30 p.m. or something. But then after 1:30, he's only available to Disney Visa Visa credit card members.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with a PhotoPass photographer.
Interesting. Well, at least
you can still get a picture in the launch bay.
Yes.
You just got to bring your own camera.
In the launch bay before they go to Disney Visa card members, anyone can go. You have to take your own pictures. There's a cast member there to use your phone. That's fine. But there's no PhotoPass photographer.
Gotcha.
But when the Disney Visa card member thing kicks in, you got your PhotoPass.
Gotcha.
Is there anything still in launch bay?
We have not gone in there.
Oh, good.
That was one of the things since the changeover. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we like a year ago, didn't we go in there for something or other? And they still had the last time they'd updated it was The Last Jedi in 2017.
Yeah, so they still have some of the maquettes and stuff over there. But one whole area that used to be the store is now the lounge for DVC members.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember when they opened that up, and it's like, oh, they left all the Last Jedi stuff in there, and come see the model of Galaxy's Edge. I'm like, well,
Exactly.
the model's cool, but I'd rather go to Galaxy's Edge than look at the Celebration and D23 model.
Well, it is in the air conditioning, so
That is true. I liked it when they had all the Disney Infinity and games playing in there.
Oh.
That was great. Oh, yeah.
Upstairs.
Oh, that was awesome when they had the whole games. I would play Dance Dance Revolution. Oh, that was fun. Yeah. Nice. I
Lego
stayed
Star
up there
Wars
when it was
was in there.
pouring rain over New Year's Eve. It was pouring rain, and we just hung out in the Videopolis. It's not called Videopolis, but we hung out there. It was awesome.
Nice. So, what did you guys think with Han Solo showing up?
Now look at this guy. He has all the mannerisms
Got
down,
the swagger.
and he's got the side grin.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
I'll bring up the
Wink.
volume here. If I-
Okay, he winks at me.
Give him a Wookiee hug. Yeah, it's got that Carillion swagger.
He does.
This guy
that was
did
a little
good
bit of a
job.
smolder.
Yes, it was a smolder. Yeah, in fact, I put this on social media. A lot of people on Facebook are like, "It's Flynn. It's Flynn Rider."
Yeah.
He did study Han Solo's movements.
Yeah.
And that's very obvious.
Yeah,
And so
see?
did she as Princess Leia.
Yeah.
They did study their movements.
hmm He does the whole cross leg over, like all those. Oh, there he goes.
Look at that swagger.
Yeah.
And when you say
That's
"I love
awesome.
you," he might say "I know," which he did to me.
Or if he
So
does
he's-
a Lando, you can say I hate you, and he'll still say I know.
So they did
So.
do their research, and they I thought the performance was A+.
hmm
Nice.
And you're not going to have someone who's going to look an exact Harrison Ford match.
Now, for me, it's mannerisms, vernacular, and then a distant third would be appearance.
Right.
As long as they look somewhat
Great
like
photo.
him,
Yeah.
then we're fine with that.
hmm
Yeah. And that's what I was saying. It's so hard for like face characters that we're familiar with for nearly 50 years now. And then
Yeah.
coming into the parks all of a sudden, it's like, but like Richard said, as long as you got the mannerisms, the cadences,
If
that's
you
all
walk,
that we
you
really
walk and
notice.
talk the talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is hard for these characters because they don't have masks like Luke, Leia, Han. They don't have masks. They don't have distinguishing head gear like the Mandalorian is in your helmet. Or even like,
Yeah.
let's go to Jurassic Park for FanFest nights. You have Ian Malcolm. Well, he's got big dark sunglasses and some sideburns. If you get that right and you have mannerisms, well, you're going to look more like Jeff Goldblum than Luke looks like Mark Hamill,
Yeah.
if that makes any
And-
sense.
And Universal, they're actual actors, like
That's true.
actors than
Right.
Well,
character
I
actors.
believe these are not just employees. Like, hey,
Yeah.
who's going to play Luke
That's nice.
Skywalker today?
All right.
Yeah, Joe, step in here. Step in here. You're going to be Luke today. Put this on. So
Sure.
these guys, I think they're above just the cast members. These people were cast, and
Yeah.
I think they're getting paid a little bit more just because there's more that goes into it.
Now, one thing that I was a big fan of, because of course, where they kind of unveiled them one by one, and so Han was the first one, and then he's got an iconic outfit, multiple iconic outfits, actually either the vest or the jacket, and then we figured out it was going to be the Jedi Luke just because he's already been there
Yes.
with the all black. But I was so excited when they had Leia come out in her comics outfit, because I was a big fan of that look. Is kind of change it up, give it that little Hoth outfit with like another look. So I was glad they kind of went original with that. So
Yeah, it's a Battlefront video game in the comic series where she has more of the tan vest.
yeah,
See, for me, I'm not so into that look. I kind of wish she had more of one of her traditional looks from the films. I get why they did that, and I think it's great that they're bringing in the Battlefront people and the video games. It makes sense. For me, it's just not as nostalgic.
Yeah, even Han Solo's vest is a little bit different. Get those little pockets with the little hydro spanners, and I just wish they had changed Luke up a little bit. We've already seen his Mandalorian season 2 Jedi outfit. All right, let's do something else now.
Okay.
if it were up to me, I'd have him in his Bespin outfit, but he wouldn't be in his Bespin outfit.
You'd be following him around like, Luke, I love
Who's
you.
your tailor? I love that outfit.
Yeah.
I was actually hoping for the throne room outfit.
Which is what I wore yesterday, the yellow jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
I
be
remember
great.
that. It's classic.
Yeah.
But he's got so many comic book looks, and from novels, they didn't have to go with
That same
this look here. That's really Return of the Jedi. But really, when they debuted Luke last year, it was from Mandalorian season 2 when he came to take Grogu back.
And I have seen pictures of him and Ahsoka, hanging out and interacting.
Oh yeah.
Now, what I wonder, do Han and Leia interact with Ahsoka?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so either.
No.
But that would be interesting.
I think the timeline is loose enough where you can play with something, but to have Han and Leia talking to Ahsoka, I think you're gonna get a lot of bad publicity from the YouTubers. Like, no, this doesn't make any sense. You ruined my childhood. You're gonna get a lot of bad criticism. Whereas back in the hyperspace hoopla days of Star Wars weekend, you would have Amidala over here, you'd have Ahsoka, you'd have Leia, and
Anakin, maybe.
They would just say, you know what, timeline, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That means nothing.
All dancing to Girls Want to Have Fun.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm so happy they got rid of that.
Yeah, and I mean, it looks like they're getting a little bit better because, like, one of my big peeves on a Star Wars night, I know I've mentioned it with you guys when we were there, but it's like, all right, Amidala looks awesome in her episode 1 outfit, but why is episode 3 Anakin watching over her? Makes no sense. Like,
so it's theme park canon at this point.
Yeah, I don't care because Anakin was very cute.
That Anakin once again was A+. That guy was great.
Oh my god, amazing. Yeah.
Well, I remember, you, Courtney, Kelly, just like ran back in line. We're like, what's going on? Anakin's here now. I'm like, okay, here we go. He was good though.
Yeah.
I told him to watch out for Frontierland. There's a lot of sand out there. So he's like, thanks for the tip.
He had the glove, but I don't think he had the scar.
Okay.
But once again, it's theme park canon, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Everybody's with smiles. Did you guys try any of the new food or anything? That was...
Well, we got... did we? No. So the new food was really only for Star Wars night.
Oh,
we weren't there on Star Wars night. We looked... I guess there was one new dish at Docking Bay 7, but we hardly ever eat there, so we didn't know what was new or not. And we just went on our old standby of the what are those called? Those
Ronto wraps.
Ronto wraps. I love the Ronto. The Ronto list wrap for me. But we did get show them, Richard.
I see the eyes.
Protocol droid, our salvaged protocol droid popcorn bucket.
Yeah, every once in a while we get popcorn buckets are a slippery slope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you start to collect them, and then there's no hope, and you got to get them all. But we got this guy. Look at that.
Nice.
And he's really cool. He's got 3 modes for his eyes. As you saw, these are like subtle flashing on and off. And then there is the mode where he's just on. And then that's off. And then there's like blinking.
Oh.
So you can,
And wigwags.
And then if you're wondering, so he comes
like 2 boots.
Yeah. So it hangs upside down, which is a little odd. And then here,
And then popcorn goes in here.
Yeah.
But you know what? Since we're both puppeteers,
right?
I thought, hey, look at it's a protocol droid puppet.
Yep.
Look at that.
It's nice that a popcorn bucket actually fits popcorn in it too.
Yeah, this would fit a lot of popcorn. Now we got it with fries because if you get it at Tomorrowland Terrace, you can get fries. Hi.
Yeah, I was calling it I know they called it the salvage protocol droid.
Yes.
AKA Attack of the Clones 3PO.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think that's why he's upside down. That's why they can get away with putting him upside down because he's salvaged.
Well, even the
that's how the
stormtroopers.
clone trooper was. Yeah. The clone trooper and the stormtrooper were like upside down and they were like the. But I think he's cool. He's brushed like metal. I don't know. It's not metal. Obviously, it's plastic, but it looks like
that. Oh,
brushed.
he's been weathered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
and each of them are going to be different because these are hand painted somewhere.
So the weathering is going to be all different patterns.
Yeah.
And on the bottom, there's this button, and we can't figure out what it does.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything. We even asked them when we bought it, what does this do? They're like, we got no idea.
We don't know. And you just kind of set it down. I have no idea. It's very weird.
The next year, they're going to sell the chest and torso. You're going to like.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Well,
some assembly
coming
required.
Yes. So coming up on May the 4th, we do have our eye on the possible sail barge popcorn bucket, which looks super cool. I don't know how much that'll be. It might be like $40 or something.
I think I saw is somewhere between 32 and 35.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Sign us
which
up for
surprised
that.
me. Yeah, because I was thinking it's going to be in that.
Cards. Okay.
Yeah.
We got some gift cards to use. So
we don't want to tell
it was going to be in the
Disney, but we'll pay up
Talking
to 40.
Mickey line.
What now?
I thought it was going to be like in the Talking Mickey price range, just because I thought it was going to be like just super big and everything, which it is, but yeah, it's not that much. I mean, compared to those, though.
Yeah. Was the Talking Mickey, was that 50?
50 or 60?
Whoa.
Yeah, that
50.
was not.
I think it was 50.
And then the Fun Wheel was about the same.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that
but...
either. Again, slippery slope with those.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
They did also have the Bantha sippers, which are very cute, but they're very small. And for what, $32?
Yeah, it was about 30.
Yeah, we'll bypass this one, unfortunately, because it's very cute.
Yeah, but we have our plush Banthas.
Yeah, but we love the Banthas, love the Tauntauns.
Yeah.
Got the Tauntaun last year, but the Banthas, like the Jawas, I love Jawas. And last year they did the Sipper, but when we saw it,
it was
tiny. It's like it hold like a Dixie cup full of soda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not that matters, but it was just too small for what I think was 30. And it was like, 30 for that? No. Yeah.
Yeah, Alex is going down the weekend after the 4th. The weekend this show
you're
is
coming
released.
down.
So
okay.
Oh, he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be able to hit up Disneyland on this weekend?
I was planning on it, but
okay.
Maybe not. We'll see.
Okay. All right.
Because I want that DJ Rex Tiki mug. So
yeah, that looks cool.
So I'm setting Alex on a mission if I'm not able to go. So
okay, nice.
But but yeah, I'm excited with the new stuff that are showing up and kind of the more open-ended timeline. Hopefully, in the future they even kind of add prequel era characters, because
yes, I think that would be cool. And honestly, like I think it makes so much sense to have Han, Luke, Leia here, original trilogy, Darth Vader, because all the merchandise is original trilogy, except when prequel movie has an anniversary and then they like flood the gates with prequel stuff from that movie. But there's hardly any.
Well, Doc Ondars is full of Mandalorian Grogu stuff.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, right now there is. But there's hardly any sequel trilogy merchandise. It's just not nostalgic yet for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see Jar Jar Binks walking around there.
That would be so cool.
That would be awesome.
That'd be sweet. Now, I still want to see Jawas walking around the marketplace, because I mean, come on, why not?
Yeah,
that would make a lot of sense.
They did it at Hollywood Studios.
Yes,
so
that's true. Yeah, like wandering, it would be perfect in the marketplace.
Oh, I know.
Perfect.
And maybe have like a sand crawler that you can see just the top of it over one of those spires.
Oh yeah,
that'd be nice.
So I know we were talking with the characters and stuff. I kind of mentioned it before we were recording, but I don't know, just kind of lend to not an idea, but just a thought of between Han, Luke, and Leia and the entire saga. Do you guys have like a favorite look or outfit
Bespin
of theirs? Bespin.
Yeah, I love the Bespin Luke khakis. I love the Bespin Han Solo jacket. And I love the Leia and the Bespin gown.
I'm gonna say Bespin Leia is my favorite Leia ever, with her cute braids in the back coming from the bun, and that, which I mean I bounded as Bespin Leia the other day, and that's my favorite Leia look. Han, I think I like his Empire Strikes Back blue jacket look. Not the Hoth blue jacket or Hoth jacket, but the blue long sleeve jacket.
Yeah. The flight jacket.
Yes. I like that one. Very sexy. Blue pants with the red.
I've got one of those.
I know.
Back in 1997, I had someone make one of those.
I made you wear it for our second date.
Yes, I did.
Nice.
And then Luke. I don't know if I have a favorite for him. Yours is the khakis. That's very nice. I think I was always shocked seeing him. Well, actually, I just saw him. I like his outfit in Return of the Jedi, the black with the fun little triangle thing.
We took off the vest.
Yeah. It just looks cool. It's like a fun, I don't know, it's an interesting look.
You always wondered why they took that off of him.
Yeah.
As soon as he was captured, they said, off with the vest.
Yeah, exactly.
Wearing that vest in front of Vader and the Emperor.
You know, I'm going to agree with you with Leia because it's hard to see, but at Celebration 22, I got this print that's pretty much an alternate version of the Empire Strikes Back poster where everything is from Cloud City's point of view rather than Hoth.
Oh.
And so it's got Han and Leia kissing, but on Bespin, Luke's in his beige and stuff, and it's all like orange and sunset. But yeah, I think that's one of my favorite Leias. And Han. I like the jacket. But the reason I'm going with Return of the Jedi Luke is because the all black looks so awesome with the green lightsaber.
Yeah.
It's a very iconic look.
It is.
Lucas really wanted to make sure that when you saw that, it harkened to the dark side.
Yeah. It was such a switch after having him in white and beige.
Oh, it made sense. It went from white to tan to black.
Yeah.
But at the end of the film, he really should have had like a white outfit. Just the circle is now complete.
Is he still in black at the end of that film? Yeah. Okay.
He comes back with the outfit that you liked.
Yeah, the
and
triangle.
he's got his lightsaber. How did he get that back?
Yeah,
when he
had his hands full to grab it.
Because he's dragging Vader out to the elevator.
Did he clip it on his belt?
But he threw the lightsaber when he says, "I'm a Jedi, like my father before me."
He used the Force at one point and got it back. They don't need to show it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I want to see that. It's like, where did I throw that lightsaber? I know my dad's dying over there. Dad, pop the elevator up. I'll be right there. Where did I put that lightsaber?
Akio lightsaber. Come on. That's all he needs to do.
You guys ever see that Phineas and Ferb Star Wars episode?
No.
Back when it came out years ago.
Actually a really good one. But a lot of that short was actually, it's kind of like, this was all part of the original movie, just off camp, off frame. So that's how the whole thing was filmed. So that was he grabbed the lightsaber off frame when they were back on Endor.
That's cute.
Well, Luke's lightsaber went to every different place during Return of the Jedi. At one point, Vader had it in his hand when he said, or sister, and Luke has his lightsaber. It's like, wait a minute, Vader was just holding your lightsaber. How do you have it now? That lightsaber's everywhere. Maybe he's got like 20 of them just scattered throughout. He's like Batman. Got all these things just hidden all over Gotham City.
Just here, a little bit here.
Bat copter over here, bat cycle over here. Luke's got his lightsabers just spread everywhere.
That was funny.
Kind of like setting the
my
traps on
fan
Home Alone,
yeah.
But that was awesome. And I think the last time I had you guys on here was when you were doing the just releasing your This Day in Star Wars books and stuff. So that's why I kind of wanted to bring you back because over the last couple of years, you guys have become kind of a staple in conventions, Star Wars trivia, from Rebel ScumCon to WonderCon to San Diego Comic-Con. So, I mean,
and the fun continues this May 16th at Comic-Con Revolution in Ontario, California. May 16th at 4 p.m.
Yeah, there's a noon one that's pop culture trivia, and 4 p.m. is going to be, or 4:30 p.m. is going to be our Star Wars trivia, leading into their big costume masquerade in the same room. So that should be a really fun one.
Yes, 4:15 p.m. in room 203 ABC.
Excuse me, 4:15.
Yes, this is the big cosplay competition.
Yes, right after that.
We're their warm-up act.
Yes.
and we get the big room. But we're so excited about that. And it's last year when we did it, we had a huge turnout, and our pop culture trivia has got a huge turnout.
And then we did submit our panels for San Diego Comic-Con yet again. So they've been pretty consistent in having us there for their Friday Star Wars Day activities. We're usually one of those Star Wars events, Star Wars trivia in the Star Wars room, which is room 7AB.
Which is quite an honor.
Oh, yeah.
Be incorporated in their Star Wars Day lineup.
Yeah, very much so.
No, absolutely. And then you also recently did trivia and not raffle, but for Scum and Villainy.
Scum and Villainy, yes. We had
up,
a charity bash for StarLight Children's Foundation in conjunction with liningup.net, liningup.net, which we've been associated with them last couple of years, but now we're more integrated in handling their StarLight Children's Foundation division. And so we set up this bash at Scum and Villainy Cantina in Hollywood, where our goal was to raise $2,500 in a day. We raised over $3,500 in that was day. Awesome. We had a lot of Star Wars trivia. We had just a ton of stuff. There was some Star Wars guests who came in. We played Force Feud, which is our new game that's based on Family Feud. We had auctions. Chronicle Books donated a lot of stuff.
We had raffles.
Sideshow Collectibles, Hot Toys, Hot Topic.
That's right. Yeah. And all month in May, all the Hot Topics, 19 stores in the Los Angeles area are doing a roundup program for StarLight Children's Foundation in association with liningup.net for donations. So whenever you purchase anything at those Hot Topic stores, you can opt to round up your purchase, and that round up cents will go to StarLight Children's Foundation. It's wow. We were so surprised by that, because initially they had just mentioned that the Hollywood and Highland Hot Topic store would do that for the month of May. And then they're like, no, we're including all 19 stores. It's like,
oh, wow. Whoa. Yeah. And a special call out to Julian James Gildersleeve from National Kiss a Wookiee Day, who donated a bunch of prizes, bunch. And they keep giving us all the stuff to raffle off.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know. And then Courtney kept showing me, like, you want me to bid on this? I'm like, if you want.
I know. Go ahead. The fun's going to continue even more on May 19th is when the Mandalorian and Grogu line starts. May 19th at the forecourt of the Chinese Theater at 5:15 p.m.
in Hollywood.
In Hollywood, we'll have a 48-hour line leading up to the Mandalorian and Grogu screening at 5:15 on May 21st.
Yes. And you can pop by anytime just to play, just to donate. There will be raffles throughout, and it should be a lot of fun.
That's cool. And I know one of the highlights was a special celebrity that showed up over there that Richard got to talk to.
Almost ready for the big charity bash. You good? You all set?
Yeah, I was prepping Grogu for the bash.
Your lines right there.
Making sure he was on script.
Really punch that line right there, okay? All right, this one here, over throwaway line. We don't have time for it. Don't worry about it, okay? Okay, perfect. Now commit it to memory. We good?
That's awesome.
All right, Grogu's set.
Grogu's taking my direction.
Grogu's good.
Grogu's a great actor. He's a good actor. But I was kind of giving him a couple of tips. It was show day, so I want to make sure he was very comfortable with the script. And he was.
I mean, it's a big jump to go from the small screen to the big screen. So
big jump.
Yeah, he got kind of an inflated ego while he was there, but yeah, you know what? I just said, "Here, eat this," and he was happy with that. And no matter what you give him, he's going to eat it.
That's awesome. And speaking of the big screen, we get Star Wars back on the big screen with Mandalorian and Grogu. Where's your guys' hype level on this movie?
Oh.
Very high.
Very high. We are excited. That last final trailer that came out got me all emotional when I think it said something like, as a parent, you watch over, you have to protect your children, but then as they grow older, they have to protect you. And I was like, oh my God.
I love the scene where Grogu's just flipping up all these buttons. I'm going to press this button, press that button, press this button. Grogu's touching all the buttons that I want to touch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about you,
really.
Joey?
Oh, I've been so hyped since even the first trailer or the teaser. Because I'm one of those. I know we've gotten news from Star Wars saying like, this is coming out, then it doesn't come out, or then this is going to come out this year and this doesn't come out. So being able to actually see something, a full teaser, and it's like, okay, that's cool. And with the controversy that came out during the Super Bowl, I was a fan of the Budweiser Clydesdale Tauntauns. I thought it was awesome.
They were fun. It was a kickback.
Yeah,
got
it was
too
easy.
emotional over it. Don't take it personally. They weren't doing it to upset you. They were just doing it to have fun.
Yeah, and I was telling. I think I messaged. I commented on a mutual friend, Kevin Raider Nerd. I'm like, you can actually when this trailer came out, you saw where the sports fans and non-sports fans kind of divided because it's but I thought it was funny. But yeah, the new trailer, I mean, it really felt very Star Warsy, not just Mandalorian and Grogu. I mean, you got the X-wings with the orange sun or sunset or sunrise, depending where it's at, in the background, and
you have Zeb back. You have stormtroopers and a lot of very iconic image. You have snowtroopers. You have AT-ATs. In fact,
and Zellans.
And Zellans. In fact, on this week's Skywalking Through Neverland, episode 555, we speak with Paul Darnell, who was a bunch of characters in The Mandalorian and Grogu, but he said one of his characters was a snowtrooper inside the AT-AT was on Din Djarin busts in. He's one of the first ones that Din just kicks right in the chest.
He's a stunt performer, so he went flying.
Oh, very cool. I'm sure it's one of those, all right, kick me harder on the next one. So.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. I can't wait. I'm so excited for the movie, and then
how much merchandise have you gotten so far?
None yet, because I haven't been to Target or even Burger King yet. I know I'm going to be living on Burger King for a month.
I think maybe later on tonight we'll go down to Burger King because right now it's just the kids meal that it has been released.
Okay,
not the adult big burger stuff, but like the Happy Meal box and the toy and the little crown.
The crown.
Yeah.
Should we show Joey the little merchandise we got?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's do merch.
I love fast food premiums. In fact, that's one of our biggest articles on skywalkingtoneverland.com is the breakdown of all the fast food premiums since 1977.
Oh yeah,
so
from the glasses
with the glasses, the posters.
Yeah,
the frisbees, the everything, the collector cards.
Was it the lightsaber spoons or something?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, nice.
He's a squishmallow. He's so cute. Look at him. Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. And all this stuff can be seen on Skywalking Pod on Instagram and on Facebook. So very cool.
Yeah. It's so cute.
We saw that. It's like,
Walmart.
Okay.
Walmart, $15, which is not a bad price. Yeah. It was the last one there when we went.
Yeah. So I know they got because I'm a Black Series collector, and it's hard to collect those nowadays because they're just so expensive for basic characters. But they have that new line of just kid action figures. And and they're like $9.99, which, back in the day that was expensive, but now. But I was showing Alex because they had Zeb. He's a big Zeb fan. He's like, okay, I'm going to buy 3 of those just because they're so cheap.
Wait a minute, it's the characters, but they look like kids.
No. It's more not
more
like
geared toward or marketed toward the youngins.
Yeah, so it's not like the vintage line or the regular 3 inch. It's like 4 or 5 inches tall, and they're still posable, but they're more like.
5 points of articulation.
Do they look like the Disney Infinity figures, sort of? Are they stylized?
Not quite, but almost like in that toy box figures, like that kind of like the elbows move. That's about it, or something. But yeah, but they still look pretty good for what they are, I think. So
okay, cool.
I was going to bring it up, but probably take me too long to type. But but they have them at Target and Walmart. So
okay,
we'll go to Target later on.
Yeah, they'll have like stormtrooper and he has a blaster, but then he's got this big old bazooka or something for whatever odd reason. So because kids love bazookas.
Toys don't sell unless the figures have a big blaster.
Right.
They sold 21B with a bazooka. It's like, come on, people.
Yeah.
21B does not need a bazooka.
Medical droid. Oh, fun.
That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, just a few weeks away, and you guys, it's cool seeing lining up again. I remember all the posts during like Force Awakens and Rogue One. Back in the day when you really did have to line up to watch a Star Wars movie. We were just talking with Chris Mocked. We were talking about the old, missing the midnight releases, but in a way not missing them because we're getting older. But
it's a tradition.
Yeah.
And that's why everyone's like, hey, well, can you just get them on Fandango? But you're missing the tradition that started way back in really with The Empire Strikes Back when people started lining up way ahead of the first showtime.
Yeah, we're calling it it was almost like the lower scale Star Wars celebration every time a movie would come out because, that's when you're with your people. So
yeah. Oh, yeah. And with lining up, it's like we get the whole Hollywood TCL Chinese Theater forecourt, and these people from all over the world come and join in the mission of having fun with Star Wars.
Yeah, and a lot of the actors and Star Wars either voice actors or actors or whatever, they're well aware. So I know a lot of times they kind of pop up, say hi.
Yeah,
and, we put the word out to some of our friends, so you never know.
Nice.
You never know. In the past, Jake Lloyd showed up. George Lucas called into the line. Vanessa Marshall bought us all pizza.
Ah, nice. I remember that one of my favorites was with Kevin Smith. They did the podcast from the line.
Yeah,
that one time. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, I got to get down there to one of those. Maybe for Starfighter.
Yeah.
Since I should be living down there by the time Starfighter comes out. So.
Come on down.
That should be the catalyst. Oh, and there's Courtney too. It's Courtney.
Oh yeah, well, of course. So
maybe Courtney over Starfighter, but you know what? You decide that.
Well, I know she wants to see Ryan Gosling, so I'm going for her. So and all the fangirls there that are and I don't know, I kind of fangirled over him. I just saw the Project Hail Mary the other day, a little late, and such a good movie. I know, side tangent, but man, so good.
Yeah.
And plus next year you'll be here for Celebration.
Yeah.
Celebration in Los Angeles 2027.
Woo!
Tickets on sale. So I know we're plotting to, take over with the Friends of the Skywalking Force claiming our stake on downtown LA. So
yeah,
working some fun stuff. So the merch
other life
cool.
will be put on hold. Our other life will be put on hold. That normal life where you had stuff to take, that the adult stuff,
jobs and things.
Yeah, we don't want those. But no, I just like I love doing this because this is kind of like just us nerding out for about 45 minutes to an hour on Star Wars, celebrating the month, celebrating just Star Wars content creators, and like I said, not only my favorite Star Wars content creators in Disney, but some of my best friends. So it's crazy how this is gone over the last almost 13, 14 years or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going on our 13th year this September.
14th, I believe. Right?
2013.
Can I not count? That's okay. 13
That's okay.
years. There you go.
Joey, cut that part out of the show. Yeah.
We'll do that. It'll be our...
Yeah.
Well, you've been a big part of Skywalking Through Neverland since the very, very, very start of the show. When this person kept contacting us and
commenting,
posting and commenting, it's like, who is this Joey Pittman? And is he listening to us?
What?
People like Disney and Star Wars like equally? Weird.
And then he's gonna meet us at 3 a.m. during the Run Disney races.
That's right. That's the first time we met you.
I guess that does sound a little stalkery, but hey, we're here now.
No.
So
No, it's very sweet.
Sweet. So love you guys. Can't wait to hang out this weekend doing non-Disney Star Wars stuff, but it's still gonna be a blast. And but thank you for coming on our show once again, celebrating Star Wars all month long. And for any of our new listeners or followers our viewers, since this is on YouTube, where can people find you and follow along on the way to Neverland?
Yeah, so we have our YouTube channel is probably really a fun place to watch some of the things that we have. Maul Shadowlord, we did a bunch of roundtables with Sam Witwer and Gideon Adlon, some of the voice actors. Those are some very popular videos on our channel right now. That's Skywalking Through Neverland. Just search that on YouTube. And then we have our Instagram at Skywalking Pod and all the socials, Facebook as well. And you can find everything at skywalkingthroughneverland.com.
And come see us May 19th at the Men's Chinese Theater in Hollywood for liningup.net. Throw a couple of bucks toward the StarLight Children's Foundation and have some fun.
Yeah, and if there's a convention nearby with trivia, definitely check out
Comic-Con Revolution, May 16th, Ontario, California.
Woohoo!
Absolutely. So thank you guys for coming on, and we'll be back next week with another fun Star Wars Month show. But of course, you know, the way the Star Wars fans say goodbye, we usually just say, may the Force be with you.
Until the Spire.
And
Neverland on Alderaan.
Good night, everybody.